Along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancello, Wonk Wallace, Phil Casper over in Onega. This is Frankie Downing. Welcome back to Tiger Basketball. Place that are taking on the number 1 seed Hillsboro Trojans, who won against Sunrise easily earlier in this tournament. Play Center is going to be seeing a starting lineup that features 6'1" senior Brody Rathbone, Caleb Rimple, 6' junior, Elias Worth, a 6' senior, Darian Ratzliff, a 6'1" junior, and 6'2" junior Wes Shaw. For the Clay Center Tigers, it will be Nate Libby, who is coming off last night. He's averaging almost 13 a game at 6' senior. Connor Last had 13 last night. Great performance. 6'2" senior. Anthony Atkinson Anyking, a 6'4" senior, averaging 21 a game. He had a 45-point performance last night. We also have Brigham Glaze, 5.3 a game, and Gavin Siebold, 3 a contest. Right now we'll pause for our national anthem.
Athletics have been a mainstay of the high school scene for decades. Although many students get involved in sports simply for the love of the game, there are great benefits from participating. Our young athletes learn the fun of team rivalries and revel in the satisfaction of the job well done for their school. This feeling of community and the honor of representing the home team gives them a sense of pride that they will carry with them well beyond high school. Here's to a great winter sports season, Tigers, from your fans of Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Carrie Spillman. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Here at RW Pest Control, being locally owned and operated means taking pride in our community and being thankful to serve and support the areas where we grew up. Our priority is protecting your home or business against the threat of unwanted pests and rodents. We know you'll be happy with our service, and you may be surprised by how much we can save you. RW Pest Control is a proud supporter of the Clay Center community and Tiger Athletics. Call us today for your free estimate or visit us online at rwpestcontrol.com.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Just about set to go here from Hillsboro, the Clay Center Tigers. Hillsboro Trojans on a Friday night. Anthony Atkinson Anything will jump center circle for the Tigers as we are just about set to go. Clay Center coming off that double overtime loss, 94-90 last night. Opening tip, Atkinson Anything going up against West Shaw, and the tip's going to be controlled by Hillsboro. Down the floor it comes. Hillsboro to the right corner for Rathbone, and a three-point attempt early, and Hillsboro's out to a 3-0 start. Oh, a two-pointer, long two. Just a two-pointer. The other way is Brigham Glaze. Wing left, Brigham outside to Connor Last. Ball fake, starts to drive it. The ball poked away, and that's taken by Hillsboro. Lob down the floor. In transition, Trojans lay in, no. Rebounds. It will be out of bounds off of, let's say Nate Livey got it, but he had a foot on the out of bounds line, so it's headed the other direction. It'll be inbounded right of the glass by Darian Ratzliff. To the corner it comes outside, Caleb Rimple. Now, top with it is going to be Elias Worth. Worth behind the back toward the lane. All the way to the glass, dumps it off for Shaw. Wes Shaw back to the bucket. Now lobs it outside in the corner to Ratzliff. Just underway, 2-0. Hillsboro with an early lead, and now Shaw down inside for two. And it's 4-0. Trojans with the advantage. Clay Center's second offensive possession. Nate Livey brings it across. Worth out on him. High post looking for Glaves. The ball tipped now out of bounds. It'll go off of Clay Center and hit it the other way. Trojans with possession. Ratzliff brings it in. As he brings it up the court as well, getting it right back. 6:55 to work here, just underway in this opening quarter. 4-0 Hillsboro. Out top, three-pointer from Worth is down. Wow, way downtown. And it's a 7-0 start. Trojans with the lead. Back down is Brigham Glaze. Seabold posting inside. Now trying to get it out deep to Atkinson Inniking and does so. And now a foul is going to be called on the perimeter. Ratzliff called for the reach-in. So we get the basketball to Clay Center on the sideline. And the foul is going to be called against Darian Ratzliff, his first whistle of the game, either way. Basketball outside to Atkinson Inniking. He'll give it off right wing. Leiby way downtown for three off the front iron. The rebound, a long one, comes off to Caleb Rimple. Down court is Ratzliff in the corner left. Worth at the three last time down. Now to Ratzliff left side. Kicks it to the right corner. Four-pointer, Caleb Rimple. Strong, weak side board. Atkinson Inniking. Anthony brings it out of the pack up the right sideline with the dribble. 6:08 to work. Here's a dribble drive by Ant. Now stop, turn, spin, shoots it. It's short. Leiby saves it back into Glade. Now outside to Connor Last. Fakes on the three. Dribble drives to the corner. Seabold. He'll fake it. Now holds it. Now tip past Leiby. Nate right back in the corner. Seabold. He'll attack the lane against Shaw. Shot up, no good. Rebound, weak side comes away to Rathbone. Long down court pass. Hillsboro looking to move it in transition. Can't get the lay-in. Rebound. 7-0. Tigers trail here with 5:38 to work, opening quarter. Ant brings it down the floor. Atkinson Inniking with the dribble out top. Spins his way in the paint. Takes it up mid-lane. Jumper's good. 45 points last night. His first bucket tonight. And down court quickly comes Hillsboro. Nate Leiby going for the pass, trying to intercept. Ends up bumping into Elias Worth, and the foul called against the Tigers on the sideline. 5:25 remains. Again, we'll keep you posted on Clifton Clyde Hanover. Send you over for bonus coverage when we have the chances. We'll share that broadcast. Here the Tigers down 7-2. Ratzliff with it for Hillsboro. Out deep it comes, and around right from Rathbone to Worth. Fakes the three, in the corner he goes to Rimple. Back outside to Worth. 7-2 ball game. Tigers down by 5. Worth almost stumbled with the basketball. Here's Wes Shaw all the way left baseline. The big guy's got a soft cut. 6'2 junior, a white body inside. But he will step back and fall away and dropped it in softly over the rim. Tigers down 9-2. Atkinson Inniking skips it left. Connor Last attacks the lane. Mid-post. Drops it down low for Seabold. Gavin. Bounce pass out to Glaze. In the corner it goes to Seabold. He wants the three. It's short. It was blocked, it looked like, by Wes Shaw. Here comes the other direction. Hillsboro. Worth nearly taken away by Atkinson Inniking. Now give it away to Ratzliff. 4:30 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Tigers trailing here 9-2. Dribble drive Ratzliff all the way to the lane. A foul is called late in the mid-post. The whistle against the Tigers. 2 free throws coming for Ratzliff of Hillsboro. 9-2. Hillsboro got the early 7-0 lead. The Tigers getting the bucket from Ant inside. And out to the free throw stripe is Ratzliff. First free throw on its way is short. Dylan Swihart in for the Tigers. Connor Last gets the breather. Swihart, Leiby, Glaves, Atkinson, Inniking, Seabold on the floor. 4:27 left first quarter. Ratzliff missed the first. Second free throw on its way. This one rims off. Rebound. Ant tips it. That's going to be out of bounds off of the Tigers. He and Wes Shaw battling for that rebound inside. Shaw's one of those guys, Wonk, that I'll get to this in a moment. We have a dead ball. Don't let me forget to think that. Shaw now from the corner right, no good. Seabold battles for it. Ball out of bounds to Hillsboro. Looks like a wide body, not real tall, 6'2", wears the baggy clothes. He's much quicker than he looks up in the court, isn't he? Impressive player early on. Play tight end. I have a feeling you're right. Corner right, Worth for three, hits his second of the game. And now Hillsboro's out to a 12-2 lead. I don't want to leave that guy out. No, he can stroke it. Here's Atkinson Inniking to the lane, all the way to the paint and fouled. And it will go against Wes Shaw. At the line will be Atkinson Inniking to shoot 2. 4:10 to work first quarter. 12-2 ball game. Hillsboro leads it by 10. And at the line, we'll have 2 free throws coming. Has the only points of the game thus far for the Tigers on the drive inside. This drive resulting in a foul and a chance here at the stripe. Senior's free throw on its way and good. So he has 3. Tigers trail by 9. Lady Tigers winning earlier, 39-18. They'll play in the championship tomorrow. Free throw good by Ant. Substitutions in for the Tigers. Connor Last on. Gavin Seabold comes out. So Hillsboro's possession. Across comes Ratzliff with it. Outside to Shaw. Around right it goes now on the wing to Worth. Elias Worth has hit 2 threes already. Elliott Ottenberger outside to Ratzliff. 3:50 remains, first quarter. In the corner it goes to Hollenberger. Drive inside. Shot blocked by Connor Last. Rebound to Nate Lively. Tigers down by 8. Back with the basketball. Atkinson inning to the front court. And dribble drives. Cut off by Ratzliff, and we have a travel called against the Tigers. And thinking he was bumped and forced into steps, if there were steps. There weren't many if there was. Basketball goes the other way. Hillsboro leads it by 8. 3:35 to work. We're in the opening quarter. High post, West Shaw. Backdoor look inside. Taken away by for a moment by Brigham Glaze. Now picked up by Atkinson. He will get rid of it. No, it's taken away. The drive inside. The lay-in rims off, though, and Libby brings it down. Tigers headed the other direction. Libby in the corner right. Swihart attacks the paint all the way to the lane. Missed. Rebound comes off inside, and now a reach-in foul on Libby is going to be his second. Trying to force the jump ball. That's what he's calling for, but he was called reaching across the wrist. 3:12 to go first quarter. Tigers trailing here by 8. A timeout taken by Hillsboro. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
Injuries can occur at inconvenient times, but Ortho On Call is there for you. The After Hours Injury Clinic at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center is open Monday through Friday till 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday till 4 p.m. They can treat broken bones, strains, and sprains, as well as small cuts or wounds with no appointment necessary. Ortho On Call provides an alternative to emergency rooms and urgent care, and they accept most insurances. Located at 1600 Charles Place in Manhattan, the greatest comebacks begin here.
12-4 ball game. Tigers trailing by 8. Timeout taken by Hillsboro. Still a couple of scores in from the Salina Invitational Tournament. It was Salina Central over Abilene 52-40. Concordia Girls 30-22 down at the half. Earlier, Abilene Boys beating Goodland 53-43. Here it is Hillsboro the lead by 8. They had the basketball. Elias Worth has hit 2 threes, wide open again, and man, does he have a stroke. That is 3 threes from deep. He's got 9. Tigers trail now by 11. Evan Rosenau into the game for the first time. He gives it to Atkinson Inniking in the backcourt. It's Ants along with Swihart, Glaves, Rosenau, and Last. Atkinson Inniking to Glaves out beyond the arc. He'll turn, spin, and drive it to the paint all the way to the glass, and a big finish by the high stepper inside. Brigham Glaves able to drop it in. Good dribble drive. Pass down the court. Here's Wes Shaw for 2. And the big guy has 6. And now a timeout taken by Coach Groover. 17-6. It's Hillsboro, a lead by 11. 2:26 remains in this opening quarter. We're back in a moment.
Our promise is to over-deliver and give you service that lasts for the lifetime of your irrigation machine. Our Valley Service teams have you covered and are trained to keep your operation up and running. We'll be there every step of the way to troubleshoot and resolve all of your irrigation challenges quickly and efficiently. Valley Service is sure to find the solution you've been searching for, because a lifetime of service is a life of Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Tigers down 17-6 after the bucket made by the great drive by Brigham Glaves. They allowed a transition bucket, and Coach Drew Gruber with the timeout to stress you have to get back. Here's Swihart in the front court. Connor Last, backdoor look inside. Atkinson Inniking lobs it back out deep for Glaves. Now it's Connor Last in the corner right as Ant. 2:10 to work. Evan Rosenau fake on the 3. To the corner goes to Glaves. Back outside, Atkinson Inniking. And he fakes the 3 ball. Now swings it right side to Rosenau. 1:58 remains. We're in the opening quarter. Tigers trailing here, but with the possession, Atkinson Inniking, bucket, good. No, they call an offensive foul. Hesitation by the official. Kind of caught in between whether he was going to call it or not, and then he decided to call the offensive foul. Absolutely ridiculous. The other guy was in the air. You got to have your feet on the floor, don't you, Rob? Well, and it's unfortunate on top of that one, because I agree with you completely. The official actually started to call it one way and then hesitated and then called it the other way. And so that's the second foul now on Ash. And it would have been a bucket. Instead, they waved that off, and the Tigers still down by 11, and Atkinson inking with his second foul. Minute 40 to work. Right side wing is Raslip. Back out top, Worth. He's hit 3 trays already. Now to the elbow right. Kicks it out left to Rimple. Minute 33 to work for the opening quarter. Right baseline 3 on its way. No good. Rebound taken by Worth. Ball fake and back up inside, and he drops it in. He has 11. A minute 22 to work. Atkinson inking down the floor. Takes his way to the paint. Kick out. Evan Rosenau looked at 3. Doesn't take it. Now around left to Glaze. Back outside. Last has it. Connor for 3. Short. Long rebound. Tracked down by Hillsboro's Caleb Rimple. Swihart trying to get to the basketball was held. He asked the official for a call. Didn't get it. Shot in the lane. Taken by Hillsboro. No good. Rebound to Brigham Glaze. Glaze with under a minute to go will bring himself across the timeline. Now hesitates. Now dribble drives again. Scored earlier. Scoop shot here won't go. And the rebound comes off to Worth. 45 to work. Play center trailing here, 19-6. Worth again for 3. His 4th? No, not this time. Atkinson inking the rebound. He pulls it away and will bring it across with 31 seconds remaining. Atkinson inking. Dribble drive to the paint. And we have an offensive foul call. That's the 3rd foul now on Ant Early. And Anthony trying to explain why that wasn't a charge. The official giving him his ear, but he is also explaining why he called it a charge. Yeah, Anthony, the other one was a bad call, but that time Anthony was out of control, and he deserved that charge call. Trying to prove a point, I understand it, because it was a frustrating call the other time down, but this time kind of lower that shoulder in, and the defender was planted that time. 18 to work, Tigers trailing here, 19-6. That's 3 fouls now on Atkinson inning. And Hillsboro will go for a final shot here in this first period. They lead by 13. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Rimple, right side wing, Radcliffe with 2, with 1 at the buzzer on the baseline. With 10 of it goes, it's strong. After 1 quarter, it's Hillsboro 19, Tigers 6. We're coming back in a moment.
Great taste, fresh ingredients, lots of menu choices, all made to order with fast and friendly service. It all adds up to Subway, the one place where you can build your own meal exactly the way you like it. Subway in Clay Center is proud to sponsor CCCHS athletes, and whether you're heading to the game or getting ready to hit the road for home, the crew at Subway looks forward to seeing and serving you. Tiger fans and Subway, a winning combination.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know-to-Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
Well, tough start for the Clay Center Tigers, down 19-6. They will have the basketball to begin this second quarter of play, but Tigers trouble getting anything going that first quarter long. Yeah, really, it was the Elias Worth show. No kidding. Yeah. 11 first quarter points. Three balls. Here's a drive by Last. Nate Livey for 3 right wing. He strokes it in. Nate the Great has his first points of the night. 7:46 just underway second quarter. 19-9. Big bucket for the Tigers. Nate Livey gets the lead to 10. Shot clock inside by Connor Last. Ratcliffe saves it back into his teammate. Now back outside to Worth. There inside is Wes Shaw. Can't get the shot. Has his own rebound. Now it's nearly taken away. Battled for, and it's going to be a jump ball. The arrow belongs to Hillsboro down low on the baseline. Josh Hayden, Connor Last battling in the paint. They, along with Livey and Rosenau and Swihart on the court right now. The Tigers trailing here 19-9. Worth again open for 3. His 4th already in this first half of play. It's 22-9. Play center the other direction. Evan Rosenau. Rosenau kick out to Last. 7:10 to work. We're in the second quarter. Tigers trailing here by 13. Livy hit a 3 last time down. Gets into the paint. Here's Last. Turn, spins, fall away mid-lane. Yes! Boomer knocks it in. The Tigers are back within 11, 22-11. 6:50 to work. We're in the second quarter. When we get a dead ball situation, we'll check in with Bill Casper. They are underway. It was 4-4 at last check. Baseline right with it is Ollenberger outside to Ratzliff. Play center a man-to-man. Tigers on the court. Hayden, Livy, Last, Swihart, Rosenau. Shaw has it out deep. Around right, Ratzliff takes the 3. Doesn't want to look at it. Now skips it left. Ollenberger inside to Shaw. His shot up off glass and good. The big man has 8. Tigers trail by 13 again, 24-11. 6:20 as Livy brings it across with a pass to Dylan Swihart. Swihart, tip pass to Livy. He works it right, and we've got a foul call blocking against Ollenberger of Hillsboro. Livy had tried to turn the corner. 24-11. Tigers trailing with the basketball on the sideline. Livy will inbound it. The hand in his face gets it out deep to Hayden. Josh holds out between the circles. Right side wing, Rosenau. Now across to Swihart. Hayden to Livy. Nate trying to create. To the corner he goes to Last, and we have a foul call to hold against Hillsboro. And the Tigers will get it on the baseline here. Brody Rathbone, a correction. That's Caleb Rimple back in for the Trojans at Hillsboro. 6:05 left second quarter. 24-11. Tigers trailing, but with the basketball on their own baseline. Right of the window. Last to inbound. Lob out deep for Livy. Nate drives. Good give inside. Hayden. Trouble handling it. Now it's going to be taken away, and Josh ends up reaching in with a foul. Pretty good give from Livy. It was a bit of a crowd, and Josh just never had a true handle on it. Eventually taken away by Hillsboro. Foul then called against Hayden. The 6th against the Tigers in the half. Who trail 24-11. Gavin Siebold checking in. Hayden will come out. Yeah, I never had a hold of that one. In the NFL, that wouldn't have been ruled a catch. Yeah, bobbled from the start, wasn't it? Not to his fault. It was just a kind of a congested area. If he got it, though, I think he had a clean lay-in. Right side wing is Rimple. Outside around left, Worth for his 5th 3. This one's short. Rebound inside. Connor Last way up the ladder to get that one for the Tigers. Here's Livy down court. Siebold. Holds outside left wing. Now to Connor Last around right to Rosenau. Nate Livy, dribble drive right side between the legs, back out to Swihart. Dylan holds there. Skips to left, Siebold. Gavin, backdoor look, Livy inside. Foul call. This will be the 5th now on Hillsboro. 5:23 remaining. Phil, we've got a quick stop and play. Let's update the score. Clifton Clyde Hanover.
Yeah, Hanover has now really found a rhythm here. Clifton Clyde came out early a 4-4 tie, but now Hanover's gone up 17-9 on a 2-pointer now from Carlos Emanuel. 17-9 with 2 minutes left in the first.
All right, thanks, Cliff. We'll continue to give you bonus coverage on that one when we get the opportunity. Tigers have it here, down by 13. Swihart to the post. Livy back to the bucket. Ball fakes, turns, leans in, and called for the offensive foul. Trying to create contact. Nate Livy will be called for the shoulder going low, and that's going to be the 3rd now on Livy, 3 on Atkinson Inniking. There's still 5:06 to go first half. Nate has a beef, and I understand where he's coming from. He was bumped about 3 times before he decided to lower his shoulder. I think the offensive call could be called, but there were about 3 bumps he took and slaps that he took before he did that. Right on the wing is Rimple. Back out deep it comes. Ollenberger to the post. Shaw. Rimple, right wing 3 on its way, just off the mark. Rebound inside to Evan Rosenau. 4:45 left first half. Tigers trail 24-11. Back with the basketball. Here's Connor Last to Rosenau. Around left it comes to Swihart. Now it's Last to Glaves. 3-pointer. Yes! Brigham Glaves has 5. Right wing caught it in rhythm and buried it to lead back to 10. 24-14. Rimple outside to Worth. Around left he comes to the post. Shaw, baby hook, strong. Rebound, Last. High in the air again for the board. 24-14. Tigers can get it back to single digits. Connor Last brings it up himself. Right side, and that's a bump out top against Rimple. Connor Last not really going anywhere, but that's going to be a free throw chance, I believe. Bonus? No, just the 60 foul on Hillsboro. Timeout taken by Hillsboro. Let's send it over to Phil Casper. Update us again.
All right, Rock. Clifton Clyde started to make a little run, but Hanover just shut it down. They've gone back up by 10. A minute 13 left in the first. Hanover's up 22-12.
24-14 here, 4:12 to work. Timeout on the court. Tomorrow we will have the Clay Center Tigers playing at 1 o'clock. We do know that much. I do not know how the opponents stack up. I'm working on finding that out depending on the outcome of this ball game. The Lady Tigers are going to play in the championship, and I'm trying to track down the score on the earlier semifinal to see who they'll take on. So I'm kind of in the dark right now. Who played the semifinal? The matchup, if you give me a second to find my info. Tigers inbounds. Connor Last into the backcourt. Now brings it across. The game early was, and back to the way Hillsboro. Let me get that in a minute. Well, here's a drive by Worth. Reverse lay-in, no good. Connor Last is going to bring it up the right sideline. Now towards the paint. All the way to the lane. Turns, spins against Shaw as it tipped away. Rosenau nearly got it. Now it's loose again. Glaves tips it. Rosenau, good dive in the lane. It's going to be a tie-up. We have a jump ball arrow going to Clay Center. Great hustle play by Evan Rosenau. The arrow belongs to the Clay Center Tigers. The other matchup was Heston and Holcomb on the girls' semifinal.
Gotcha. Who's second seed? Is it one of them?
Yeah, it would have been the Heston. Okay. And we'll see. I'll get a final on that as soon as we can. 24-14, 3:50 to work, second quarter. Brigham Glaves will inbound it with a jump ball call. Glaves from the sideline. High post, it comes to Swihart. Tipped away, but Glaves has it back. He'll attack. Mid-lane jumper. Yes! The high stepper feeling it. He cuts 7 early, and he cuts the lead back down to 8. 24-16. Corner right, Hillsboro with it. Now deep to Elias Worth, who can hit it from outside. 33 remains first half. Out top, Worth turns and spins left to Rimple. In the corner left, it is Rathbone for 2. No. Rebound. Shaw battles. Stevold strips it away. Swihart has it. Tigers on the move. Down by 8. Dylan Swihart to the lane. Pull-up jumper in transition. No. Rebound. Tipped around. Connor Last. Back up in the paint. His shot falls in there. Boomer has 4, and the Tigers are within 6. 24-18. Here's a dribble drive by Worth. Loses it out of bounds. That's Clay Center's basketball. And the Tigers standing up to the number 1 seed right now. They fall behind by 13, and they're back within 6 right now. 3:02 to work. It'll be Connor Last to inbounds. Big possession last time down. Last dropping it in. That's after Brigham Glaves has driven the lane and pulled up the mid-lane jumper. Here's Last across the timeline. Screen coming from Rosenau. Connor, right side wing, still with the dribble. Now to Rosenau. Holds it outside. Back to the corner right. It's Glaves to the post for Last. Connor, pull up a shot on the way. No, Siebold fouled on the rebound. And it will be Gavin Siebold with the strike for a chance at a 1-1 here. The Tigers trail by 6. Flip once again, an update on Clifton Clyde Hanover.
Well, Rock, we've just ended the first quarter, headed to the second, and it has been all Hanover since about 2 minutes in. They lead 24-12, headed to the second.
Here, Gavin Siebold, the front end of the 1-1 is just strong. The rebound comes off to Shaw. 2:40 left. Tigers trail by 6, 24-18. Ratzliff, right wing, Rimple to Ratzliff. Now left and deep to Elias Worth, who has a big first half already. 14 points, 4 3-pointers he's knocked down. Here's Worth in the lane. Backdoor look to Shaw. Ball taken away by Brigham Glaves. Tigers have it back again, trailing by just 6. Connor Last into the front court. Stops out top. Rid of it to Glaves. And the passing lane covered up, and he traveled with the basketball. 2:14 remains first half. Tigers trailing by 6. It will be brought across by Ratzliff of the Hillsboro Trojans. Left wing deep Rimple. Corner left, short corner. Shaw attacks. Shot up. No. Rebound. Battle for inside. Picked back up. Kicked out to the corner. Rimple. Now Shaw for 3 at the point, and he drops one in. The big guy now has 11. First shot from beyond the 3-point line, and the Tigers trail by 9, but back with the basketball. A minute 48 to work. Here's Last. Ball fake in the paint. Across the Glaves. He's been feeling it. This one's strong on the shot. The rebound to Shaw, weak side. Long down court pass, Ratzliff. in transition. Crosses over, cut off by Seabold. Back out deep, Worth. Wing right, Rimple. Now to Worth. Dribble drive. Worth to the paint. Off glass, no. Glaves the defensive board. Tigers have it again. Glaves nearly stripped in the backcourt. Gets rid of it to Seabold. Up the floor it comes to Swihart. Dillon with it in the left corner. Now outside to Seabold. Back in the corner, Glaves looked at a three, does not take it. Rosenau has it. Evan, right side wing. Gavin Seabold with it. To the post, that ball kicked. They say no kick. It's off the leg. And now a foul on last in the backcourt. And it'll be free throws on the other end for Elias Worth. The ball was thrown. Looked to me like it was a kick save, but they did not call that. Instead, it let it play on, and then Connor Last is called for his first foul. And Elias Worth, if he can hit it from the free throw stripe, anything like he can from three-point land, this is not where you want it.
Oh, yeah.
Great looking
assume that he's probably over an 80% free throw, 80% free throw shoot.
That is my guess.
I do not know that for sure.
Minute 4 to work, second quarter, 27-18. Tigers trail by 9. They had cut it to 6 before the three-pointer hit by Wes Shaw, and he misses on the free throw. Seabold battles for loose ball, has it to Connor Last. 1 minute left first half. Tigers down 27-18, battling here against the number 1 seed. Rosenau thought about a three, didn't stroke it. Now to Brigham Glaves. He has 7 to lead the Tigers in scoring. He backs it out, turns and spins, drives to the baseline. Seabold open from 15. Yes! Gavin Seabold, the ball hawk, has his first point. The Tigers trail by just 7, 41 to Worth. Down court, Rimple. Out deep around right now, it goes to Ollenberger, to Worth, to Rimple, to the post inside. Kick out to Ollenberger. He steps to the lane. No travel calls. Now Worth has it under 30 to go. Out top it comes to Rimple, back to Worth, and Hillsboro wants the final shot of the first half. 20 seconds remain. Tigers down by 7. Have trailed by as many as 13. Down to 13 seconds. Elias Worth the dribble now to 10. When will they go? At the 10-second mark. Worth to Rimple, 5, 4. Worth right wing, free ball. He's hit 4 in the half. Misses here. Rebound to Brigham Glaves. Good first half of the Tigers. They fall behind by 13, but battle back. They trail 27-20 as we head to the halftime break. Let's send it over and check in with Bill Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here, Carlos Emanuel shooting 2 free throws, and this is the first. Clifton Clyde, I can't over expecting Clifton Clyde to blink a little bit, and they're not blinking. They're staying right after it, but Hanover with the lead right now, 30-19. Emanuel has 8 points, shooting the back end of his free throws and hits on the second one. So 31-19, back to Clifton Clyde. 5 minutes left in the half, and now Zach Sorrell trying to drive around Pete Peters. Peters is going to pick up his first foul. Peters had 8 points in that first period. We were tied 4-4, and then Clifton Clyde woke up a little bit. Now near steal on the inbound, does get it back out to Sorrell. To Stenberg on the baseline, has it rejected by Peters. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Come on, man. Get him off down there.
Inbound. Stenberg has it taken by Atkins, and here comes a rim shaker. Bam. And Thomas Atkins. Rocky, I know you watched him the other night, and the 6'2 junior can jump out of the building and just jammed one home. Now other end we go is great feed from Sorrell to Elias Gerard for 2, and it's 33-21. Bounce pass to Atkins. Across to Bruna. Now baseline, Diedrich. Skip pass, Atkins underneath, all by himself. It's Carlos Emanuel. Emanuel at 6'5" and roughly 260, 270. And he is smooth. Now Sorrell's going to drive around Carter Bruna. Zach Sorrell for a couple more, and he's got a full-court press on from Clifton Clyde. Atkins gets it over the timeline, driving left. Out top of the key, back to Diedrich. He goes right wing, Bruna. Bruna goes shoot from 15 and buries it. Carter Bruna, his 6th point. It's 37-23. 4 minutes left in the first half. Top of the key, Sorrell. He's buried a couple of NBA-range threes, and that's what Clifton Clyde's going to have to do. He'll try another one and miss that one. It'll go out of bounds. Save, but picked up by Emmanuel, and now Emmanuel nearly loses it down court to Peters. Somehow Emmanuel kept that thing alive and found Pete Peters down court all by himself, and it's 39-23. Here's Terrell now, other end over Peters, and the shot won't go, but Pete Peters is going to pick up his second. So Zach Terrell with 8 points will shoot 2. That's Peters' first. So Zach Sorrell shooting 2, 5'8" senior, has 8 points and still has 8 as that one rims in and out. Sorrell will have one more. Free throw up, and that one rims out. Rebound to Peters. Carter Bruno brings it across the timeline. Left side Atkins. He's hit 1-3. Now he'll drive baseline in the lane. Spin move off glass strong. Rebound. What a rebound. That time by Elias Gerard. Here comes Rudolph down court in the lane and has it rejected by Peters. Here comes Atkins again. He's going to have to back out. Now he gets it to Diedrich. Diedrich cross court to Bruna on the baseline. Now in the lane. Fall away jumper strong. Rebound again to Gerard. Down under 3 minutes. Now other end. Stenberg's going to take it all the way. He has that blocked by Peters. And now Coach Kim Losey has seen enough. He wants a timeout as his Hanover Wildcats have gotten a little out of control. 2:50 left in the half. It's a 39-23. Hanover leads. 30-second timeout. Rocky, do you want to go ahead and take it for 30 seconds and kick it back?
You bet, Flip. I'll just get a quick look at this first half of play. The Tigers trailing 27-20. 4 3-pointers from Elias Worth of Hillsboro build up a 13-point lead. He has 14 points at the half. Then you have 11 from Wes Shaw, 2 for Brody Rathbone. Brigham Glaves has stepped up big. The Tigers have Connor Lass and Anthony Atkinson-Inniking, both with 3 fouls against, Nate Libby and Atkinson-Inniking, 3 fouls against, but Glaves has 7, Lass with 4. Gavin Seabolt's knocked in a bucket, Nate Libby a 3-pointer, and then 4 each from Connor Lass and Anthony Atkinson-Inniking. The Tigers trail 27-20 at halftime.
All right, thanks, Rock. Here out of the timeout, 2:50 left. Hanover half possession, and I think the game had just gotten a little bit more out of control than Coach Kim Losey likes to see, so he'll try to get his team back on the same page. Now lob pass inside Bruno to Peters to Emmanuel under the basket. Reverse lay-in won't go. He gets his own rebound. Put back won't go. There's Peters. He gets a rebound, and now he's going to be fouled. So Emmanuel went up strong twice. He's got 11 in the game, but Pete Peters finishes it off. Peters has 10, and he'll shoot 2. That foul on Jacob Stenberg. Peters' free throw is strong. Neither team lighten it up at the stripe. Peters will have one more. Second one from Peters. That rattles out. Good rebound that time. Zabatrisky. Putback won't go. Rebound by Kevin Diedrich. Back up top to Bruna. Diedrich on the left wing. Cross court, Zabatrisky on the baseline, and Zabatrisky took steps. So 2:19 left in the half. It's a 39-23 Hanover lead. Looking Clyde with the basketball. Again, Donovan West advanced with a win over Centralia, so they'll await the winner of this game. Loser will drop to the third place game at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Near steal up top by Zabatrisky, right back into the hands of Gerard. He'll kick it out to Barry. Barry's going to try driving lane. Not much there with Peters and Emmanuel setting up shop. Down court, Diedrich inside. Peters around 2 Clifton Clyde defenders, and now a charge is going to be called on Peters. Peters looking to Coach Kim Losey with his hands in the air, and Coach Kim Losey telling him to get his hands down. He did it. Coach Losey takes about 10 seconds for a clinic on exactly what Peters did. So with 1:40 left, Clifton Clyde will have it back. Terrell kicks it left side. Gavin Steer, and now Steer's going to have it taken away by Diedrich. Here comes Diedrich to Zabatrisky. Lay-in won't go. Rebound is going to be out of bounds back to Clifton Clyde. He'll say off Kevin Diedrich. So good job by the Eagles to get back in transition and get that ball back. No damage. Down court, Sorrell. Carter Bruna quickly out on Sorrell, and now Kevin Diedrich commits a unnecessary foul, and he'll get an earful from Coach Losey. That she'll probably get replaced. So Thomas Atkins back in the game with 1:21 left. 39-23. Atkins has 5 points. Sorrell, right wing, Stenberg, skip pass inside to Oldie, and now Oldie's going to have it taken away by Emmanuel. Diedrich ends up out of there with it. Bruna top of the key. Clifton Clyde matched up man-to-man. Bruna's going to drive. Now, no-look pass underneath to the big man, Emmanuel, and Emmanuel's going to be fouled. A good look from Bruna to Emmanuel that time. For Carlos Emmanuel, 11 points, shooting 2 free throws, now has 12. Emmanuel, for a 6'5", 270-pound mountain, is a pretty smooth basketball player. Second free throw strong. Rebound to Clifton Clyde. Nathan Oldie will come out of there with it under a minute. Barry brings it down, hands it to Sorrell. Skip past left wing Barry. Gets it inside to Sear. Now Sear, little baby hook over Emmanuel, won't go. Rebound Bruna. Outlet to Atkins. Across the timeline, back to Bruna. Now Bruna taking on Barry. He's going to take it all the way off glass. Good. Carter Bruna now has 8, and it's 42-23, down under 30. Sorrell has it, hands it to Barry. Barry tries driving in the lane, now backs it out with 18. He'll hand it to Sear. Sear, long 3-bomb, won't go. Oh, good rebound underneath that time. Out of nowhere is Austin Barry. And Austin Barry can't get the shot to go, but is going to draw the foul from Zabatrisky. So Austin Barry will go to the line, shooting 2. Barry's first free throw rims in. That's Barry's first point. He's a deadly outside shooter. 9.6 seconds, 42-24. Hanover with the lead. Second one from Barry is good. So Austin Barry hits both. Here comes Hanover with 8. Bruna across the timeline with 5. Gets it to Atkins. Baseline, Diedrich, 3, no, off the mark. Rebound Emmanuel. Putback won't count, and we're headed to halftime. 42-25, Hanover leads at half. We'll take a break. Just back after these.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Well, back to Hillsboro. Thanks, Cliff, as they're at halftime now. Hanover with the lead at the half, 42-25. Here, Hillsboro starts with the basketball and promptly throws it away. So the Tigers have it back down by 7 to begin the third quarter. Livy, Seabold, Glaves, Last, Atkinson, and Inicky on the floor. Skip pass left to Connor Last. Brigham Glaves leading the Tigers with 7 first-half points. Here's Atkinson, Inicky in the lane, rises up, can't get it, tip up, goes in. The Tigers within 5. Ants has 6. It's 27-22. They trailed by 13, and the Tigers got it going there in that second quarter. Have cut it down to 5 points. Rimple to Ratzlaff in the corner right. Rimple for 3. No good. Rebound, Brigham Glaves. Tigers on the move. Down court pass. Here's Ant for the lane. Takes it up left hand. Yes! And it's a 3-point ball game. Atkinson Inicky makes it 27-24. Great down court pass from Brigham Glaves that time. Right side wing is Rimple. Now Ratslip turns the corner. To the corner, it goes to Elias Worth. He dribble drives. Corner right, Rimple. Back out top, Shaw. Around left, Ratslip. Now it's Worth inside. Shot blocked by Connor Last. Shot blocked by again. Boomer gets him twice. And the Tigers now have it stripped away. No, it's going to be kicked by Elias Worth. And Clay Center has it back off within 3 points right now. Good stuff for the Tigers.
It is. Nice little comeback here by the Tigers.
27-24, 6.5 to work, second quarter. Nate Libby to Kevin Seabold. Looks right on the wing against Wes Shaw. Ball fakes. Now gets rid of it to the corner. Atkinson Innicky. Back in his way in the paint. Lobs it down low. Here's Seabold in the lane. It's going to be blocked by Shaw. Glaves nearly took it back away, but it's Worth up the court now. No numbers for Hillsboro. Rimple attacks the lane and gets the lay-in. Quick shot on the drive. Now makes it Hillsboro by 5, 29-24. Nate Lively up the court. Tigers trailing by 5 points, but with the basketball. Lively looking to get rid of it, needs help in the corner to Seabold. Back outside is Glaive. Dribble attacks, now stops. Skips it right. Lively, free ball on its way. Splash for Nate the Great. His second triple of the game, and the Tigers have headed to 2. 29-27. 5:40 left, third quarter. Rimple, right side, Worth. Tigers in the zone, the strip down. Played man-to-man to the first half. Have to keep an eye on Elias Worth. He had 4 first-half threes. Now it's Shaw inside. Can't get the chippy. The Tigers have a chance to tie with 5:20 to go, third quarter. Down 29-27. Atkinson Innicky across the timeline. Wants to hand it outside to Nate Lively and does. Man-to-man by Hillsboro. Tigers could tie it. A long bomb would give them a lead of 1. Here's a drive by Connor Last to the paint. Blocked out of bounds by Shaw. It will stay with the Tigers, though, on the baseline. Good dribble attack by Connor Last. 5:02 to work, third period. 29-27. From the baseline, Gavin Seabold will inbound it. Gavin slaps it in play. Looking inside to the corner, Lively. Fakes on the 3, now puts the dribble down, backs it out to set off it. Now he will take the 3, and it's blocked. Loose ball picked up by Seabold. Tigers keep possession. Ratslip with a shot block on the 3 try. Here's Atkinson Innicky. Across right it goes to Last in the corner. Glaves, 2-pointer up strong. Weak side rebound comes away to Shaw. Now up the floor, Elias Worth brings it across the timeline. Now works it right wing deep. Ratslip. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Tigers trail by a bucket. Worth. Ratslip wants his first 3 up, and it's no good. Long rebound, Atkinson Innicky. Ant now brings up the floor, passes down the court to Glade. Briggan to Ant, mid-lane. Jumper is strong, has his own rebound. It's loose, picked up by Connor Last. He'll attack the paint. Laying good for Boomer. We're tied. 6. It's a 29-29 tie against Hillsboro. Trojans hand it off outside. Now back on the left it goes to the Trojans here at home. The Tigers have tied it up against Hillsboro on their home court. Wes Shaw in the corner. No. Rebound. Atkinson Innicky had 14 boards last night, along with those 45 points, and brings down another defensive board. The Tigers a chance to take a lead. And in the lane, no. Rebound to Shaw. Loose ball. And it's picked up. Long down court pass. Saved back inbounds to Gavin Seabold. They overthrew Rathbone, and the Tigers again with a chance to take a lead. Nate Lively to the front court. 3:28 to work, third quarter. Tigers with the basketball. Left wing deep, it goes to Connor Last. Outside, Glaves with the dribble. Now right wing it goes to Seabold. The lob inside. Here's Atkinson Innicky, open for 2, and the lead belongs to the Tigers. 8 points now for Ant. Great feed on the right wing from Glaves on the over-the-top pass. And now Hillsboro forced to a timeout. 3:04 left, third quarter. The Tigers at 31-29 lead over Hillsboro. Stay with us. Tiger basketball will continue next.
If this season of life you find yourself with some mobility issues, then it's time to talk with the experienced staff at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center. They have a wide variety of durable medical equipment and supplies to make your day-to-day activities easier and safer. If you're diabetic, Patterson's has special shoes to help with circulation. Plus, they have walkers, crutches, wheelchairs, canes, bath rails, and portable oxygen supplies. Patterson's Health Mart help you through each season of life.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
31-29 ball game. Tigers lead it now by 2. 4 points each in this quarter from Connor Last and Atkinson Innington, the three-pointer from Nate Livey. And the Tigers have come from 7 down at halftime and lead it 31-29. Shaw outside to Brooks Gardner. Now wing right to Ratzlaff. Kicked across to Rimple. Out top to Worth. Around to Ratzlaff again. They go to the post. Poked away by Connor Last. And it will go out of bounds and stay on the baseline for Hillsboro. Last, the good defense on Shaw inside the paint. From the corner, it will be inbounded now by Ratzlaff. To the corner again. Ratzlaff tries the three. It's short. Rebound last. Lively battle. Saved in bounds to Ratzlaff. He will save it out top, and Rimple has it. Hillsboro in new possession. Here's Shaw. Free throw line jumper. Rims off. Tip up and good by Ratzlaff. The Tigers just giving that time on that trip in particular, not for the game, but that time, 2 minute chances for the Trojan. Here's Last behind the back. Toward the lane, to the glass, drops it off. Seabold can't get it down. Tips his own rebound, but Shaw pulls it away. Gardner up the court to Ratzlaff. Tigers tied at 31. Ratzlaff turns, spins, high off the glass and good. 2 straight field goals for the 6'1 junior. And the Tigers trail by a bucket, 33-31. Atkinson Innington attacks the paint, and a blocking foul called in low against Hillsboro on the drive by Atkinson Innington. That is going to be the first foul of this third quarter in an up-and-down game, neither team being whistled for a foul until this point. 2:01 remains, third quarter. Tigers down by 2, but with the basketball from their own baseline, Nate Livey will bring it in play. Livey inside. Atkinson. Bucket good. We're tied at 33. Atkinson Innington has 6 here in the quarter, 10 for the game. Great speed on the inbounds from Nate Livey. Elias Worth to the baseline left. Gardner lobs it in low, near steal by Glaves. Ratzlaff comes up with it to the corner. Gardner for 2. Strong rims around. Rebound. Atkinson Innington, and a foul called against Ratzlaff, undercutting Ant as he went up for the rebound. Ratzlaff and the head coach for Hillsboro both denying the call, but Ant had position. Ratzlaff kind of hipped him out of there. Now the Tigers have it back, tied at 33. Ant will bring it across. Atkinson Innington hands it outside to Gavin Seabold. Gavin stops on the wing right. Up top, Glaves for 3 in the lead. Yes! The high stepper drills his second 3 of the game and now has 10 points in the contest, and the Tigers lead 36-33. Minute 15 to work. Outside Ratzlaff. Into the paint. Gardner across paint. Near steal by Seabold to Rimple. A minute 8 to work. Ratzlaff with the dribble outside. Rimple to Ratzlaff. He'll dribble attack. Kick out Elias Worth for 3. He's at 4 in the game. This one's strong. Rebound. Battled for. Shaw comes up with it and drops it in. And Shaw now with 13. The Tigers do lead it by 1. 36-35. Nate Livey walking it up the floor. 45 into the front court. Tigers a 1-point lead nearing the end of the third quarter, and they may take this down to a final shot before the end of the third. Connor Last right wing with it. 31 seconds left. Last the dribble against Rimple. Now kicks it right on the wing to Atkinson Innington with 25 to work. He'll back it out. Now puts dribble down, starts to attack it. Works his way left with 18 seconds. Now needs some help. Left sideline to Glaves. Double team on him with 13. He'll attack the paint to the lane. Jammed back home by Atkinson Innington. The Ant-Man, the follow slam, and now Hillsboro turns it over. A tremendous drive by Brigham Glaves. The shot went soft, came off the rim, and Atkinson Innington, with authority, gives the Tigers a 3-point lead. Hillsboro turns it over. The Tigers have a shot with 4 seconds, with 3. Do they know how much time is left? From half court, Livey, the 3 ball, off the mark. We're headed to the fourth quarter, and it's the Tigers who lead it by 3, 38-35. 8 minutes left to play in Hillsboro.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crops thrive.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball is simple. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your Farm Bureau agent Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Talk to me, your Farm Bureau agent Justin Tadman today. I make insurance a layup. Go Tigers. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Headed to the final 8 minutes, it's the Clay Center Tigers with a 3-point lead, 38-35, and they have really dominated the third period. While they were down 7, now they lead by 3.
Yeah, we won that quarter 18-5, Brock.
Impressive. And the Tigers open with the basketball in this fourth. Atkinson and King, right wing. Outside to Nate Lively. Takes the three to the corner. Ant looking in low. Back to Lively. Now he will take the three. It is short. Long rebound, though. Connor Last to Ant. Free throw line. Drops it off. Lively inside the paint. Goes strong. No foul call. Ball is saved in by Siebold and given to Hillsboro. Now down court it comes. Riffle on the right sideline to Ratcliffe. Attacks the paint. Leans inside. Laying in good. It's a 1-point ball game. Ratcliffe has 6 all in the second half. The Tigers lead here 38-37. 7:20 left to go in the fourth. Left on the wing is Last. Free throw line. Atkinson Inicky. Right side wing Siebold. The Glaves for 3. Just short. Rebound. Connor Last battling. It is going to be a jump ball arrow that belongs to Hillsboro. He tied it up with Wes Shaw. I love the shot from Brigham Glaves. He's really had a great stroke and confidence tonight. He's hit 2 threes. That one online, just left short.
Just short. And Connor Last is having a big rebound night. He's got 8 rebounds, bro.
Awesome. He is always tenacious on the glass. By the way, 47-27 the score. Hanover leading over Clifton Clyde in a semifinal. We will continue to check in with Phil Casper. In the corner is Ollenberger outside the word. Tigers lead by 1. 6:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Corner right, Ratcliffe to the lane. Worth, Shaw, pull-up jumper, rims off. Rebound to Atkinson Inicky. Tigers have it back in a 1-point lead, 38-37. And across the timeline. Now toward the paint. Hangs in the air and drops it home. Hillsboro got so busy watching Elias Worth try to mess with Atkinson Inicky's dribble that Ant found a wide-open lane and drops it in for 2. It's 40-37. Tigers lead it by 3. Ratcliffe way downtown for 3, and he drills it. We're tied at 40. And Darian Ratcliffe has 9 points all in the second half. 6:15 remains. 14 points for Ant leads the way for the Tigers. Connor Last, right wing. To the post, it goes to Anthony inside. Nate Lively up off the window. Can't get it. Connor Last, another board. Lively now with a shot, and it rattles in. Nate the Great has 8, but he better thank Connor Last for the offensive board. 42-40. Lob in the corner, Elias Worth. Ratcliffe hit his last 3. Now dribble penetrates. And a foul called on the way into the lane. We'll see who it goes against. I think Gavin Siebold. It's just the second team foul. And they call this on Siebold. That will be his first. Well, they called this on the shot, though. So Ratcliffe gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't think he took a shot in the first half, Brock.
I don't think he did either.
He's taking over here in the second half.
He has 10 points now.
He single-handedly kept him in the game.
I know he had not tried a 3, and he missed his first 2 of the second half and then made that long one a moment ago.
I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure he never shot.
I would believe it. 42-41 Tigers. Second free throw to tie it for Ratcliffe. Rims off. Rebound to Atkinson. Anything. How many rebounds?
He's got 10, right? And Connor's got 8.
Another double-double for the Ant-Man. 5:38 left. Tigers lead by 1 and have possession. Sideline right, Connor Last. He'll back it out with a dribble against Ripple, and the ball taken away. Now Ripple down court. Stops, needs help to Worth, and now a travel in the paint against Elias Worth. The Tigers dodge the bullet with 5:24 remaining. They lead by 1. Dylan Swihart back in for the Tigers.
Speaking of Worth, maybe he just handed the baton off to because Worth was all over the place in the first half. I think he shot one time here in the second half.
He had 4 3-pointers, 14 points first half. Brigham Glaze, good look for 3, right wing. It's strong. Long rebound, tracked down by Rathbone. Now down court, Elias Worth stops, turns, and backs out to the corner, Ratzlaff. He will try to drive it. Tip pass to the sideline. That's out of bounds off of Hillsboro. And the Tigers get it back. 42-41. Tigers by 1 and back with possession. Still 5 minutes to go here in this fourth period. The pass comes into Dylan Swihart. We know the Tigers play at 1 o'clock at the high school. We do not know the opponent or how that stacks up in the full play competition. Corner right, Connor Last. Dribble drive and an offensive foul as Rathbone stepped over in front, and they call the offensive charge. Wow. Well, first off, if Rathbone is standing on the out-of-bounds line, it has to be a foul against the defender, and I think he was. Regardless, he was there late. It's 42-41. Bang, bang call, tough one to make. Last was going strong to the lane, underneath the basket. And he's called for a second foul. The basketball back to Hillsboro. 42-41. Tigers lead it by a point. 4:40 remains in the ball game. Rathbone has it really deep on the right wing. Now to Ratcliffe. Tip pass by Glaze to the corner. Elias Worth. Now he pulls from 15. It's short. Rebound inside. And that should be Clay Center's basketball. It will. Wes Shaw went up over the top of Connor Last, and the Tigers have it back. Fourth quarter action here, nearing the midway point of the fourth, and the Tigers up 42-41. It was Hanover by 20 at last check. When we get a chance, we will check in. In fact, we'll do that right now. It's timeout by the Tigers sideline. Clay Center up by 1. Phil Casper, what's happening in Omega?
Well, Thomas Atkins just hit 2 free throws after a foul on the floor from Clifton Clyde. Clifton Clyde trying to make a run. They're hanging in there, Ron, with 2:42 left in the third. They're down 23. It's 56-33.
42-41 here. Tigers lead by 1. Let's get a 30-second timeout. We'll bring it back again to Hillsboro.
Intensive sampling, Veris soil mapping, and variable rate application of fertilizers can improve the efficiency of nutrient management. CS Precision Ag can assess nutrient availability of different areas within a field and recommend the right product to improve your bottom line. New customers for the fall are currently being accepted at CS Precision Ag. They serve producers throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact Clayton Bott or visit them online at csprecisionag.com.
Good timeout, I think, with the Tigers sideline. Just calm the emotions with a 1-point lead and 4:14 still to go in this game. Tigers have the basketball and that 1-point advantage. To the corner for Atkinson Inniking, tipped away, but Leiby comes up with it. Nate now puts the dribble down and brings it outside. Skip past to Connor Last. Out top, Leiby fakes the 3. Dribble penetrates to the lane. He is fouled by Shaw. 2 free throws coming for Nate the Great Leiby, who has 8 points in the game, 5 in the second half. He has a chance to add to the Tigers' 1-point lead. Not many free throws for either team.
Hillsboro shot 2, and this will be the first 2 for Clay Center.
Leiby at the stripe. And he misses on the first of 2. Tigers struggled from the strike last night. It was a big part of the loss in double overtime by 4 to Sunrise. Here they lead by 1. Nate knocks down the second free throw. He now has 9 points. The Tiger leads to 43-41 with 3:50 left. Corner to Rimple, outside work. Out top, Swihart near steal. Ratzlaff now has it back out deep. Elias Worth posting inside is Shaw. Last doing a good job to keep it away from him. Now to Ratzlaff, makes the 3. To the corner it goes to Elias Worth. Back outside, and Hillsboro throws it away. It'll be a race to the other end. It will be Clay Center's basketball as it goes out of bounds. And they will give it to Clay Center on the baseline. This is a break that Rathbone touched it before it went out of bounds. Because now it's Clay Center's basketball on their own baseline to run an inbound play, leading by 2. Nate Leiby looking inside the lane. Nobody there. Now lobs it out deep, and it's thrown away. Elias Worth comes up with it. Down forward across St. Rimple. His lane is good over time. Rimple has 4. Lively back the other direction. With 43 tie. 3:19 to work, fourth quarter. Tigers the basketball to the post. Atkinson Inniking. Outside the last in the corner. Lively for the 3. It's short. Rebound tracked down by Elias Worth. Falling out of bounds. Gets it back into Wes Shaw. He will bring it himself. 3:03 left. The Tigers tied with Hillsboro. 43. Ratzlaff three-pointer in the corner, and he hits another one. That is his second three-pointer. He has 13 second-half points, and now the Tigers trail by 3. 46-43. Atkinson Inniking making the 3 as a timeout is called on the Tigers sideline. 2:45 remains. We'll break here. Tigers trail now by 3. 2:45 remains.
If the thought of applying for a loan makes you break out in a sweat, results in itching, redness, or fainting, it's time to see your doctor. Or you could just call a loan officer at Union State Bank. Our loans are designed to be pain-free, and we're always looking out for our customers' financial health. We offer a variety of loan products such as consumer, commercial, agricultural, auto, and mortgage to help meet your needs. Our loans are done in-house, no shots required, and we're on call for you. Come see us at Union State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? Geisler Roofing offers several insulation solutions, including spray foam, rolled, and blown-in insulation. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselbank, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 37 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
46-43, Tigers down by a triple. 2:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. By the way, in the Hanover matchup against Clifton Clyde, the Wildcats have a 60-35 lead. There's a minute less in the third quarter in that one. Here, the Tigers, 2:45 left. Inbound play, Atkinson Inniking fakes on the 3. Back left wing. Last to Lively. 2:35 left. Tigers down by 3. They don't need a 3. If they get a good look, they can take it. But a two-pointer is good enough. Now the ball thrown to the paint, and it's taken away by Ratzlaff of Hillsboro. 2:28 remaining. Rimple down court to Ratzlaff. Left side wing, Elias Worth left alone for 3. It's strong. Rebound weak side. Atkinson Inniking. Tigers have a chance to run. Ant, left wing, stops for 3 to tie it. It rattles out. Rebound tipped and pulled away by Hillsboro. All but down for Ant, but it rattled away. 2:06 left. Worth in the corner. Ratzlaff has had the hot hand. Leaves it short here. Ball loose. Ratzlaff comes up with it. Rimple outside. A minute 55 left. Tigers down by just 3. Still a long way to go in this thing. In a 3-point ball game. Hillsboro trying to shorten it this possession. Now the Tigers only have 2 team fouls. They can come out. Those not in foul trouble, why not strip at the basketball and see if you can get a cheap steal? You have to foul to give yourself a chance to stop the clock and force them to the line later. We're down to a minute 35. There's a lob to the wing right. Rimple pulls the trigger. Ill-advised shot. Loose ball out of bounds 2. Oh, they say it off of the Tigers and stays with Hillsboro on the baseline. Well, we had a bad angle, but it sure looked like that basketball was off of Hillsboro on the baseline. A minute 28 remains. 46-43. It's Hillsboro by 3. We're coming back in just a moment.
Every milk purchase you make at Ray's Apple Market gets you closer to a free gallon or half gallon of milk. And you could be eligible for a year's supply of free milk. Get your Milk Cow Club cards punched every time you buy milk. 12 punches makes the next milk purchase free.
Here at Ray's, it is our passion to give you, our customer, a pleasant, time-saving shopping experience while providing exceptional products at value prices with uncommon customer service. Thank you from our family to yours. Shop small, shop local.
Do you consistently have problems with your home Wi-Fi connection? Let Blue Valley Telecommunications help with our Managed Wi-Fi program. With Blue Valley's Managed Wi-Fi, technicians will provide you with a robust router, identify the best location for your router, and help configure all your devices to have the best experience possible. If your router malfunctions, we'll even replace it for free. Plus, we offer 24/7 technical support to manage and update your router, all for a small monthly charge. To learn more about Blue Valley's Managed Wi-Fi program, visit our website at bluevalley.net or call us today.
2:38 left here. By the way, Hanover up by 28 now on Clifton Clyde in that semifinals. It's going to be Hanover Donovan West tomorrow night at the championship game. Here, the Tigers down by 3. Hillsboro got the basketball, and what I thought was out of bounds off of Hillsboro, but they called it off the Tigers, but they were right down on the baseline. Obviously, we don't have a great angle for that. Now, it's foul on Connor Last out on the perimeter. Tigers have to foul now. Down by 3. You've got fouls to give. And when I say foul, it doesn't mean you go push somebody. It doesn't mean you go hip check them. It means you get your hand on their wrist and strip the basketball away. And if they're not going to call a foul, you may get a steal.
And both Glaves and Swihart have no foul.
Connor Last has 2.
Keebles coming in, and I think he got 1.
So they've got some guys that can go after the basketball. Ratzliff will inbound from the sideline. 1:24 to work. Shaw turns and spins, goes to the glass. Shot is up and good, and a foul call. And Wes Shaw will have a chance at a three-point play. Caught it. Tigers gambled, which you have to in this situation. He turned and went strong, and now he's headed to the free throw stripe with a chance at an old-fashioned three. The Tigers now trail by 5. Still 1:21 left in this game. That's a long way to go. Down by just 5. A free throw coming from Shaw, the 6'2 junior. For a 6-point lead for Hillsboro, and he rattles it in. 49-43. Tigers back the other way. 1:18 remain. Lively for a way downtown three. Rattles up and off the back of the backboard. The top of the backboard and out of bounds. Hit the back iron and back up and over. Hillsboro will inbound it. 1:13 remains. Tigers now trailing 49-43. They led 43-41. And now near still by Swihart. And we've got a carry against Hillsboro, and it will be Clay Center's basketball.
Well, it's 3 possessions here, so every possession's critical for the Tigers now. They really need to score this possession.
And you can go hard to the lane, get 2, and then stop the clock again. But you got to go quick. Lively, outside right wing. Holes needs help. He's in trouble. Here's Atkinson Inicky to the corner. Swihart. Holes to Last. 58 to work, and Last is fouled. But Hillsboro has fouls to give 2. That's just their 4th team foul. So they stop the clock. Tigers will inbound from the sideline. Down 49-43. Nate Lively will inbound it. Atkinson Inicky, and he walks with the basketball. Just took a little walking start toward the lane. The turnover gives it back to Hillsboro. 57 to work. Hillsboro leads 49-43. It will be Clay Center putting substitutions in. Evan Rosenau onto the court. Tigers put Josh Hayden in, knowing they need the foul. Inbounds comes in the backcourt to Elias Worth. Up the court, Seabold pressuring. They need a foul. There's Rosenau. He reaches in. 51 to work, 49-43. They have one more foul to give before they put them at the stripe. 6-point Hillsboro lead. Trojans have it. Free throw line extended on the far side. 51 seconds left, 4th quarter. Into Worth. He is guarded by Swihart. Now Ratzliff gets it, and he's fouled by Seabold. That's the 6th team foul, and the next one will put him at the stripe. 48 seconds left. Still time, down 6. The Tigers have to stop the clock quickly. Ratzliff again will inbound it. It comes out deep. Worth. Swihart on him. And now they will get a bump, and the basketball will go to the free throw stripe with Elias Worth shooting the 1-and-1. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1 in the first half, despite 14 first-half points, yet to score here in the second session. 49-43. 45 seconds left in the game. Atkinson, Inicky, Lively, Last, back in. Swihart, Glaves, stay on. At the stripe, Worth. Front end of the 1-and-1 on its way, and good. He has 15 now in the game, and that makes it a 3-possession game of 50-43. Still 45 seconds remaining. At the line, Worth for the back end of the 1-and-1. And this one should as well. And a timeout on the floor. We'll break here, 51-43. Tigers trail by 8. 45 to work in the 4th quarter.
With United Bank Bank and Trust online banking. You have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The cooperative spirit drives Central Valley Ag. Energy Leak came field and it helps everyone work together.
What I like about the cooperative, it's caring about everybody else in the community to work towards the same goal.
Elevator Superintendent Tony Krause sees it in everyone involved in the cooperative.
I see people that are genuine, honest, uplifting, caring.
Location managers like Doug Eisenmaker lead their teams in the cooperative spirit.
It's not what I can do, it's not what you can do, but it's what we can do together.
You and Central Valley growing agriculture together.
51-43 ball game. Tigers now trail by 8, 45 seconds remaining. Hanover leading Clifton Clyde 70-43. There's 5:25 remaining in that game. We'll get you back over to finish up the TVL, get the brackets filled out for you at the end of the night. Here are the Tigers, and Clay Center turns it over on the inbounds. Nate Lively set to step in. He was leaning toward the pass to Atkinson Inniking. As he leaned, the passing lane got covered up, and he stepped across the inline, and it goes back to Hillsboro. 45 seconds left. Into Rathbone, and now a foul in the corner. Rathbone will go to the stripe, shooting a 1-and-1. Tigers will bring Last and Atkinson, Inniking, and Lively back on the floor. Rosenau, Seabold, Hayden, who had just come in on defense, come off. 51-43. Tigers trailing by 8. 44 seconds left in this game. Tigers led 43-41 and have been outscored 10-0 since that time. And now 11-0 as Rathbone knocks in the free throw. So the front end of the 1-and-1 goes home, and the lead now to 9. Clay Center Lady Tigers play Heston tomorrow. Clay Center boys back here in this gym at 1 o'clock. Rathbone with both free throws, and the lead grows to 10. 53-43. Atkinson Inniking into Nate Lively. Racing up the court with 41 seconds. Nate hands it off to Atkinson Inniking, trying to get a three away. Now spins, goes to the paint, step back 2, up and short. Rebound, Swihart, stick back, no. Rebound, Brigham Glaves, fouled, and a chance at a three-point play. Glaves with a career high tonight, 12 points, and headed to the stripe. The lead cut to 8, and at the line to try to convert the three-point play will be Brigham Glaves. The high stepper has had a great game tonight. Rosenau, Seabold back in the game. Atkinson, Inniking, and Lively come off. 31 seconds remaining. Tigers trail by 8. Glaves at the line trying to convert the old-fashioned 3. Free throw up, free throw good. 13 tonight for Glaves. 53-46, down by 7. Tigers full court pressure on. Rathbone back in for Greensboro. 31 seconds, 53-46. Inbounding will be Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe to inbound. Guarded the Tigers. Rosenau near steal. Worth in the backcourt. They try to foul. They don't call it. Ratcliffe with it. Now he lobs it up the court. Here's Elias Worth. Left baseline Shaw. Tigers trying to foul. Now they get the whistle. It'll be Wes Shaw at the free throw line to shoot the final 1-and-1 of the game. Shaw has 16 points tonight. He is 1 of 1 at the line. The Tigers trailing here by 7. One-and-1 chance here for Wes Shaw. 23 seconds on the clock. The Tigers down by 7. Last, Atkinson Inniking back in the game. Glaves, Swihart, Lively out there. 23 to work. Still a 7-point game. At the line, Shaw for a 1-and-1. Front end up. Good. And their big post now with 17 points. Second free throw on its way. This one is strong. Rebound to Connor Last. Last racing up the floor, down by 8. 20 seconds remaining. Swihart, right wing, free ball, just off the mark. Rebound to Ratzlaff. Down court pass for Hollenberger. He'll turn. 10 seconds. Livy will foul with 10 to work, and the Tigers trailing here 54-46. It has been a tremendous effort tonight for the Tigers against the top seed in this tournament. But Hillsboro is going to pull out the win. The Tigers led 43-41 and now trail 54-46 with 10 seconds remaining. Hollenberger at the line, misses on the first free throw. 8-point ball game, 10 seconds left. Free throw up for Hollenberger is swimming off. Rebound to Atkinson Anyking. 9 seconds left. Tigers down by 8. They'll get a final look here at least. Atkinson Anyking for 3. Rims off. Rebound to Last. Connor at the buzzer. Drops it in. He will finish in double digits. The Tigers will finish with a tough 6-point loss here. 54-48 is your final. We'll take a break. Come back and wrap things up here from the Hillsboro Invitational, the Trojan Classic. Then get you back over to Onega in just a moment.
It's a new year, so we've got new prices on models priced to sell. You know Wallace True Value is the leader in appliances for Clay County and beyond, and we're reinforcing that point by closing out some old stock to make room for another big load of scratch and hit from Whirlpool. Easy for me to say. Stop in and be amazed at how far your dollars can stretch on your appliance purchase, and remember, we service what we sell. Not everyone can make that claim, so be aware. Wallace True Value, 423 Lincoln Avenue in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Did you know TSI Kansas and Clay Center has a full-service diesel repair shop located at 612 West Court Street? Our knowledgeable mechanics are here to take care of your maintenance and repair needs, big or small, engines to lights. We have an extensive parts network at our fingertips. Bring us your truck or trailer and leave knowing it is in good hands. Call us at 785-632-5183 to set an appointment now. TSI Kansas and Clay Center is your hometown diesel repair shop. We are here for you.
Well, the Tigers put up one heck of a battle last night and again tonight. They're going to come up short, but they tested Hillsboro, the number 1 seed, right down to the wire in this one. Great efforts.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, we were down by 13 after 1. Then they were down by 7 at half. They were up by 3 at the end of the third, and they probably just, it's hard to come back. That takes a lot out of you. And the Tigers still had the lead 43-41 halfway through that fourth quarter, and then it just all kind of went away from them. And they played well. I mean, they didn't lose this game. Hillsboro just stepped up in the fourth quarter. And what's number 30's name? Or
Darian Ratzlaff came and scored 13 second-half points.
He never took a shot
in
the first half. And he just, like I said, he got the baton from Worth.
Right.
First scored 14 first half points and 0 second half points. So.
And then the third head of that monster was Wes Shaw, the big man, with 17. So 17 for Shaw, 16 for Worth, 13 for Ratzlaff. The Tigers led by Atkinson Anyking with 16, 13 for Brigham Glaves, 9 from Nate Livy, 10 from Connor Last. So they had great balance again tonight. 2 points from Gavin Siebold. The Tigers do come up short, 54-48. I don't know the opponent tomorrow. I'll get that announced on our social media. But they do play at 1 o'clock back here at the high school. And then the Clayson and the Lady Tigers will play Heston at 5:40 tomorrow night for the championship here in this Trojan Classic. Lady Tigers winning earlier, 39-18. Tiger Boys, a tough one here, a loss 54-48 to Hillsboro in a game that went right down to the final moment. We're going to take it out of here. We'll send you back over to Onega and Phil Casper in just a bit.
Athletics have been a mainstay of the high school scene for decades. Although many students get involved in sports simply for the love of the game, there are great benefits from participating. Our young athletes learn the fun of team rivalries and revel in the satisfaction of the job well done for their school. This feeling of community and the honor of representing the home team gives them a sense of pride that they will carry with them well beyond high school. Here's to a great winter sports season, Tigers, from your fans of Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
One day they're playing grown-up, the next day they are one. And as time goes by, the cost of college continues to rise. You know that college is important, but that expenses may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Carrie Spielman. Let's work together on strategies to help you tackle growing college expenses. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street in Clay Center for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Here at RW Pest Control, being locally owned and operated means taking pride in our community and being thankful to serve and support the areas where we grew up. Our priority is protecting your home or business against the threat of unwanted pests and rodents. We know you'll be happy with our service, and you may be surprised by how much we can save you. RW Pest Control is a proud supporter of the Clay Center community and Tiger Athletics. Call us today for your free estimate or visit us online at rwpestcontrol.com.
Well, from Hillsboro to Onega, and with a minute and a half left, it does look like Hanover will advance. And now what has become a foul-calling game on both sides, up and down the court. Now Hanover will be whistled. That'll send Zach Sorrell to the line. Bradley Cook fouled out late in the third period for Clifton Clyde. He left with 11 points. Free throw from Sorrell won't go. Sorrell has 19 in this game, and it's 76-52. Clifton Clyde battled. Sorrell misses the second. Rebound by Prawley. Hanover will bring it down. Now a three ball by Dawson Sedlacek as Coach Kim Losey has cleared his bench. Rebound Lupin. Back up top Schwartz. Sedlacek will try it again, and he'll bury this one. So 79-52. Down court now. Gavin Steer will try three on the other end, and he'll bury one. Clifton Clyde is going to call a timeout. Minute 7 left in the game. It's 79-55. Hanover leads when we come back.
Place your order now for next spring's crops and save a bundle. Count on Crop Production Services of Clay Center for the best quality corn and soybean seed. Their proven brands include DeKalb, Asgrow, Dynagro, Producers Hybrids, and LG. If you order now, you can take advantage of early cash and volume discounts, and they also have financing available. The agronomists at CPS stay current on the ever-changing field of seed technology, so they can provide well-informed advice to help increase your productivity.
Did your family get some new toys for Christmas that require internet connection? Is your internet speed slowing down to a crawl? Now's the time to accelerate your home's internet speed with Pulse Internet from Twin Valley. Choose between the ability to download and upload 100 megabits per second or up to a gig. Visit the Twin Valley office in Clay Center or Milton Vale to find out if Pulse Internet is available where you live. Lead when it comes to speed with Twin Valley. Call 800-515-3311.
So both coaches pretty much have their reserves on the floor right now out of the timeout. Clifton Clyde has stayed in this press. Hanover gets it across. It's Sedlacek bringing it across. Schwartz will go cross court to Lupin. Lupin skip pass underneath to Weber. Weber shot off glass, won't go. Rebound Prawley. Put back by Prawley in. Gavin Prawley, his first two. Down to 45 seconds. It's 81-55. Other end, Clifton Clyde. Gerard up top to Barry. Left side Sear for three from the wing. No, strong. Rebound and a good one. Christian Seifert. Put back by Seifert is good. And Clifton Clyde calls timeout. 27 seconds left in the ball game. 81-57. Hanover leads when we come back.
Oh, my arm!
What happened?
I tripped, landed on my wrist. I was turning purple.
Let's call Ortho On Call to get you in right away.
That's not gonna happen. It's a doctor's office, not an emergency room.
Ortho On Call can get you in quick and replaces expensive emergency room visits. They're open weekdays till 8 p.m. and weekends till 4.
Oh, the bone's not sticking out. It's probably fine. Don't touch it. It's tender.
Call the Ortho On Call Clinic in Manhattan for all your injuries, big or small. The greatest comebacks begin here.
Well, Clifton Clyde is going to fight to the end, trailing 81-57. Out of the timeout, and now loose ball is going to go out of bounds, and that will go back to Clifton Clyde. So Hanover with 5 new players on the floor. Tegan Schwartz, Dawson Sidlacic, Ryan Lupin, Gavin Prawley, and Jonah Weber on the floor for the Wildcats. Clifton Clyde, Aiden Rudolph now tries driving back into the hands of Seifert. Rudolph baseline, no, he'll kick it back up to Gerard for 3. That won't go. Rebound to Hanover. That's Lupin out of there with it, and now thrown away with 10. Ball still loose, right back into the hands of Lupin, and now Lupin caught, and he's just going to throw it away. So with 3.4 seconds left, this game's going to come to an end. Clifton Clyde will inbound. Seifert will have one last gasp. He'll take it with all he's got, and nothing doing, won't go. So 81-57 is your final. Hanover defeats Clifton Clyde. It was 19 from Zach Sorrell, 11 from Bradley Cook, who fouled out right at the end of the third period. For Hanover, Carlos Emanuel with 18, Brennan Zabatrisky with 15, Carter Bruna with 14, and Hanover moves on. They will take on Doniphan West in the finals tomorrow night right here in this gym at 7:30. Girls matchup tomorrow night will be Centralia and Valley Heights. That'll be at 6. I'll be back up here tomorrow morning at 10. We'll have Lynn on the air back-to-back at 10 and again at 11:30. Well, for Rocky Downing and Larry Wallace in Hillsboro, our studio engineer tonight has been Bernie Fansella. And from Onega for KCLY Sports, I'm Phil Casper.